Fox 2 News starts now.
Good morning to you. I'm Cam Carmen. All right, Jackie, thank you. It is 6:46 this morning. 40 million Americans move each year. Are you one of them? Well, where you live can make a huge difference in your paycheck. Some cities are even better for singles than others. We've heard those statistics before. And some are better places to actually raise a family. Richard Florida is the author of this book. It is called Who's Your City? How the creative economy is making where you live the most important decision in your life. He joins us live this morning to talk a little bit more about this. So, Richard, good morning to you.
Good morning, Fancha.
First of all, have to ask, does Detroit, the metro area, fall anywhere in any of these lists that you have come up with?
Well, it sure does. You know, I know Detroit well. In fact, we're heading there. I was listening to the weather. We're heading there this weekend because my wife's family is from Greater Detroit. You know it.
Wow.
And, you know, Detroit, actually, you know, if you're a guy looking to meet a girl, on our singles map, Detroit is a pretty good place to meet the woman of your dreams because it has a high percentage of singles. And I know because I met my wife in Lansing, Michigan, even though she's from Detroit.
Oh, that's great.
Sure did.
Well, it's nice to know that we made the book for a very positive, a positive list.
Yeah.
We've been on some not so good lists lately, so this is a good thing. Tell me a little bit. Tell me a little bit about this creative economy and what you're saying goes into this.
Well, you know, I've studied places my whole life. I took a PhD in this stuff, and, you know, my father, when I was young, said, Rich, go to school, get a good job. My mother said, your dad's smart, but really the key to your success is going to be, Richard, find the woman of your dreams. Like I said, I found her in Michigan. But what nobody ever told me, with this creative, idea-driven economy, the place you live, the place you pick to live, those 40 million of us who move each and every year, the place we choose to live is going to have a big impact on our romantic life if we're single, on how we raise our kids, and importantly, where we're going to get the job that we want and how happy we're going to be.
That makes sense. Now, what are some of the things you, I guess, looked into in terms of coming up with some of these best places?
Well, we tried to look at, you know, some people just say it's a best place overall. We tried to take the big three moves in your life. When you're young and single, after you graduate high school or college, where you go is going to set your career trajectory. Your next big move is going to come when, not when you get married necessarily, you know. When you're single, maybe you live in Royal Oak. When you get married, you move out to the burbs.
Right.
And you know, but when you have kids, you got to really think about it. And then the third big move, especially with the baby boomers now, is when the kids leave. And one of the things we're finding that I find is really fascinating, instead of the kids moving home to be with the parents, these baby boomers who want to be in on everything, you know, they think they're forever young, they're moving to be near the kids. So I think we tried to rate and rank places across those three dimensions. And for the Detroit area, you know, you're part of, we call this the mega region, the giant region. You're in this one with Chicago, and it actually stretches into Detroit. You know, it's the third biggest mega region in the world. Only Tokyo and this Boston-Washington corridor are bigger. So
despite what's really happening in the economy right now and all the negative we hear, this is a pretty good place to live, pretty good place to be.
I think it's a great place to be. And, you know, for folks out there, we have a website, who'syourcity.com. One of the things you can do, and actually two guys in Detroit built the website. If you go in there, you can plug the places you think and what you like in a place, who'syourcity.com, and you can pick the best place for you.
Perfect. And we are definitely going to put a link on our website, myfoxdetroit.com, to yours. So, Richard, thank you so much for sharing with us. And I understand you are in Toronto, so that must be a pretty cool place to live, too.
You know, and what's great thing about Toronto is we can drive. We got a Nexus pass. We go right over the border. We're bing, bang, right back to the Detroit area.
All right.
3.5 hours. It's fantastic. Thanks so much, Fancha.
All right. No problem. Sorry to cut you short, but we got to go. Talk to you later.
That's all right. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.